The courtroom doors open. Judge VB takes the bench and the Smith case begins. Ms. Smith wastes no time. She demands an increase in child support. She claims her ex is hiding income, and what she's discovered is shocking.
All rise. Judge Vanderbilt Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1035, Smith case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Smith, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, good morning. I come here today to try to get his child support raised.
Okay.
We have one child, and I believe that he has some income that he's actually not reporting. We kind of try to make it work not too long ago, and when I was at his house, I found a bunch of pornographic movies.
What do you mean make it work?
We've been separated for a long time. Our son's 11.
Okay.
But we kind of got back together, and
She testifies that during a brief attempt at reconciliation, she found stacks of DVDs in his home. Not just any DVDs, pornographic films. And the star? Her ex. She insists he's making money from them, filmed even in their marital bed.
he has a bunch of like pornographic movies in his house.
I'm afraid you're going to stab yourself in the eye with that pen.
Sorry.
I just don't want you to do that.
He's the main character on the movies with all these different women. And he is saying that that I can't be mad at him. It's not cheating if he's making porn. And some of them are in our bed. And I said, well, it doesn't work like that. You can't, just because you're filming doesn't mean it's not cheating. And I said, you have to be getting paid for it to actually be a porn star. And he said he was getting paid for them. And there's tons of them. So I feel like...
So you believe he's getting paid from that?
And plus, his business, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's almost close to 100,000, give or take, like maybe 10 to 15.
Okay.
So I feel like I get a measly 600.
The judge cuts through the drama. Is he getting paid? He denies it. Just a hobby, he claims. The judge doesn't want details but presses him on his actual income. He admits he earns up to $90,000 a year as a mechanic.
$100 a month from him. I feel like
So that's
something's
how
not
much his
right.
child support is
Currently.
set at right now?
Yes.
Okay.
We went through mediation at the child support office.
Yeah.
So, but that was, you know, he's...
How long ago was that?
He's 11, and I guess 10 years ago.
Oh yeah,
He was little.
that has been a while. You've been way overdue for a modification for a number of reasons. So about this income, is what she's saying true? Does it include that?
Well, it's payment in one way or another.
Is a yes or no?
No, ma'am, I'm not getting paid technically.
So that means you're lying and
So
you're
you're
cheating
doing it
on
for
me.
free? Well, you know what? Never mind. That's not my business. I'm sorry. That's not my business. So your business, where you do make the money, she's talking about the $100,000. Do you make $100,000?
No, ma'am, I have 85 to 90,000 on the.
Ms. Smith pushes harder. She begs the judge to subpoena his financial records, convinced there's hidden income in his so-called side career. But the judge is firm. Without proof, she cannot consider the allegations. The courtroom tension rises.
High end on a good year.
Okay. All right. What is it that you do?
I'm a mechanic.
Mechanic. Okay. All right. So you said 90 on the high end.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Your Honor, is there any way that we could subpoena his financial records for the porn thing?
Well, you can. I'm not going to do a subpoena on anything like that. I don't want to see it. Yeah. You can do that though. Yeah, if it exists, you can do that, you know, but subpoenas aren't free. So I hope you know exactly what it is that you're looking for.
Well, there's so many of them, and he told me that he's getting paid for them, and there's like thousands, not hundreds,
Okay.
thousands of DVDs with him in there on our bed.
I'll tell you what, once you find some sort of income, some paper trail that shows that.
Attention shifts. The judge asks Ms. Smith about her own work. She admits she doesn't have a job. Her son is 11, in school full-time. She confesses she spends her days doing nothing, living rent-free with her mother, fully dependent on
And
support.
then if you were to bring it back in court, we could entertain it then. But as of today, unless you have some sort of proof that shows that he has income from that, and unless he tells me otherwise, I can't really go off of that. I can only go off of what he told me. And he said $90,000 on the high end. I think you're in pretty good shape. What do you do for a living?
I don't work. I take care of our kid.
So you're a stay-at-home mom?
Mm-hmm.
And she's 11?
He is.
He is
yeah,
11?
uh-huh.
He goes to school?
He does.
So what do you do during the day?
Nothing.
You don't want to work?
No.
So you're just living off of his child support?
I am. And we live with our mother.
And you're proud of that?
Well, we were living with him, and I was a stay-at-home mom. He made the income.
Okay.
But, I mean,
But you can work now, right?
I can, but
So it's no but you can go get a job, right?
I could, but I'm not going to. My rent's free. My food is free.
The judge doesn't let it slide. She reminds Ms. Smith that she is able to work and that child support is not meant to carry her. Still, the numbers are recalculated. With his higher income, the father's child support obligation will rise.
I mean, my mom's the homeowner. We don't have to pay nothing.
Okay. You know, I'm not going to go there with you today because you can, obviously you're able to work.
I'm able, but I
And
don't
you
want to.
should work, but again, that has nothing to do with me today. What we're going to do is talk about the modification of these numbers, all right? So your income has increased. It's increased about almost $400. So based on you saying that you receive about $90,000 on the high end, it
Yes,
brings
ma'am.
your gross to about $7,500, which your net is $5,465.22. That would bring, well, health insurance. Who covers health insurance?
I do.
And how much is that?
It's $110 a month.
Okay, 110. So what I'm going to do is give you credit actually for the health insurance coverage for the child. So that would slightly bring your child support down. And
The decision is clear. Based on his earnings and insurance deductions, his new support payment is set at $1,093 per month. The mother objects. It's not enough. The judge shuts her down firmly. This ruling is based on facts, not speculation.
monthly, yes, slightly. It's still expensive. $1,093 a month is what he would pay in child support.
That's it?
That's it. Well, it would be more if you get a job.
He would pay more if I got a job?
No, it would be more for the child if you got a job.
Your Honor,
Ma'am, no.
You don't
no,
understand.
No, you don't understand. I'm basing his child support increase off of what it is that he makes. Nothing
He
more.
makes more than that.
Until you bring me something in here to show me that, that's what I'm going to base it off of.
Your Honor-
And again, you can work.
Can I say
suggest-
something,
No,
please?
ma'am. Only thing I need you to say is, Miss Vonda B, I'm going to go find me a job. That's all I want to hear. If it's anything else other than that, I'm not entertaining it. Pertaining to what I just said, do you have any questions?
I will go look for a job. But please,
Great.
Please hear me out on one thing.
In one final outburst, Ms. Smith attempts a crude metaphor, drawing laughter and shock from the gallery. But the judge has had enough. She cuts her off mid-sentence, ending the case without hesitation. The courtroom falls silent.
What is it? Make it quick.
I promise you I'll make it quick. Let's say that you have a battery-operated vibrator.
You know what?
Wait,
We're done
yeah.
right there. We're done. Is
You're-
there anything further
You're
from
about
you,
to
sir?
climax.
Okay. Well,
The
ma'am-
batteries go out.
Okay, thanks.
That's him.
Okay, great. Let me tell you what we're going to do. You all are done, and if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed. Thank you. I just want to go over what you all witnessed in the Smith case. So here, Mom was bringing Dad to court seeking a modification of his child support. Well, as you all have heard based on previous episodes, under Texas law, you can modify child support for any type of material and substantial change. Well, here, the material and substantial change was Dad's increase in income. Because Dad was making more money.
In her closing commentary, Judge VB explains. The case was simple. The father's income increased, so his child support increased. No hidden DVDs, no conspiracy. Just the law applied to the facts.